Okay, people, we're getting closer. I'll show you a little update. These right here are 2 5-foot, because you can't, you got to pay a whole lot extra to get a 10-foot piece shipped. So you get 2 5-footers and you put them together. Basically, these are 2 inch by 2 inch by 1 3/4 in the inside. Then I bought a piece of section that's 3/4 by 3/4, and then ground them down some, and then put like a notch in them so they would insert into these, which was very difficult. I had to pound it with a hammer. And I'm also probably going to put a plate on here just for extra safety and measure. But anyways, that is getting really close. See? And then this right here is going to be the pivot for the east and the west. This is going to be getting a cross piece that goes from this rail to this rail, which will be the solar panel rail itself. So I got those coming. When I got those mounted, I'll do a video and then some pictures for anybody that might be interested. But anyways, this is looking really good. I think it's the concept and the size of the material that I picked is going to work out pretty well. It's going to be good and sturdy. It's going to last a lifetime. It's aluminum and heavy steel. This right here is a 1/2 inch plate on a 4 inch by 4 inch cold rolled tubing, 7 foot long. Now I may make them longer. Right now I'm just starting out with 7 foot, but I may make it 8 or 9, maybe even 10 foot. It just depends on, you know, when all this right here is pivoted. You know, I don't want it really close to the ground to where a person can't mow underneath it. So that's kind of the reasoning I'm making it the way I am. But I want it to be able to hold a kilowatt. This is going to hold enough panels to put out a kilowatt or more. So it's 4 pretty good sized panels, you know, 270 to maybe even 350. And you put 2 or 3 of these in your yard and you're going to have a lot of power coming in. And of course it's going to be tracking. So I will do further videos in the future to show once I get this one set up and I get the tracking, which will be 2 direction. It's going to be north and south, east and west, which the reason I picked the 2-way tracking, you could do just one, but this one is going to be set up to where when there's a high wind, because of how much is going to be catching the air. You got 4 big panels catching air, and you get a storm come through and it's tilted all the way on one side, that's going to catch a lot of wind. So this system will actually have a anemometer on it, which I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, which will detect the wind speed. And when the wind speed gets up to a certain point, the system will actually flatten out. So the goal is for it to flatten out so the wind will go across it instead of pushing against it. Okay, but we're making it good and sturdy where it's going to be able to, you know, take a lot of wind. But, you know, we don't need it getting blown away from just a storm or bent or damaged or, you know, or anything. You know, we don't want the panels to get damaged because of this structure fails or anything else. Okay, so that's it.